today we're going to go ahead and play SnowRunner with the Steam Deck, and to start it off we're going to be playing the game at 800p at the lowest settings. Alright, so here we are in the video settings with 800p and using the low preset, and there we go there. This game is really fun, man. I picked it up during the sale. I think it's on sale right now actually, and surprisingly it's really fun as well. Okay, so let's pause the game here. Let's go on a mission. We'll go over here and then over here. Oh, it's kind of hard to aim with the left stick. This is where the touchpads will come in handy with the map. Definitely become useful. We'll have a nice little drive to the farm and we'll see how the game performs there. I was playing this a bit last night and the game was stuttering quite a bit, so we'll see how we do today. But I think it calmed down after a bit anyway, so I've got some high hopes for this game. And so far, we're doing just fine. It's sitting in the 70s, and I'm not feeling any stuttering or any lagging at all, which is fantastic. It's 1 PM now. You can actually see the graphics of the game. So far, it's looking kind of blurry to be honest with the low settings. Textures are popping in, grass is popping in, so it's not too great, but okay, we should probably enable all-wheel drive before we go. Yeah, there we go. I don't want to get stuck here. And there we go with the stutters again. Yeah, it's definitely happening unfortunately, just like last night. It's not too bad to be honest. It's actually really fun, and it runs mostly well as well on the Steam Deck. I personally wouldn't go with the low settings. It looks really ugly, very blurry, and the pop-in especially is just awful. But the car itself looks pretty good to be honest. CPU is pulling 9 watts and GPU is pulling 4 watts, so the game is far more CPU intensive than it is GPU intensive. That seems to be the case with the low settings anyway, so I'm not too surprised. But we'll see. But I think with most Steam Deck games, playing at the medium settings is the way to go. I'll probably try to do medium and high in this game, see if that actually plays. If it does, then it'll be fantastic. Okay, so let's go and do this little race over here. Food delivery, got to get there in 6 minutes. That seems to be kind of hard, but we'll see. Let's get the car ready. And let's go. You got this truck. Oh, it's already so muddy over here. But yeah, this game is so fun, surprisingly. Like the entire idea of it, of driving trucks and jeeps like through the mud and snow, doesn't seem to be too exciting. But when you actually play it, it's really entertaining. I can't even lie. Alright, getting a bit of stuttering going up this hill, but we're holding on just fine. And that truck is blasting through it. It's real easy. We're chilling. All-wheel drive is a cheat code. Okay. Definitely getting some stutters now though for sure. Falling into the high 40s / the mid 50s. So yeah, I think for this game, I'm going to skip 60 FPS, try to aim for 40 FPS stable, and go for a higher preset instead. Because the game looks ugly right now, and 60 FPS isn't fully stable at all times. It definitely does hit 60 obviously, but it can also fall below 60 into the 40s, so it's not great in those heavier scenes. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, we've got to go into the low gear, guys. Come on, truck, you got this, right? Come on. This mud is deep. You're kidding me, right? Let's use the winch and pull ourselves out. Come on. Come on. I need some help, guys. Someone pull me out. Well, this is not good, is it? Okay, let's pause it here, reset, go up to the medium settings, and try again. Okay, medium settings. Here we go with that. Let's make our way out of here. I want to go back to that mission. Hopefully it's still there for us for delivery. Yep, it's still here. Perfect. And where's the starting point? It's at the farm, right? Yeah, right here. Okay, so let's make our way here to the farm. Let's make our way back into the farm and see how the game looks and how it performs on the way there. Still getting some massive pop-in, unfortunately, at medium versus low. Whoa. Right, going through the mud, we're going to fall down into the low 50s now, / to high 40s. I'm not surprised. I think, again, for this game, ideally go with 40 FPS, just for the better responsiveness of the car. But 30 FPS should be just fine as well. I think for the high settings, definitely go with 30 FPS. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Back at the farm. My truck is struggling a little bit here, guys. What is it doing? I'm in the right gear. I got all-wheel drive on. Still taking its sweet time. Power up the hill. Let's go. Come on, truck. You got this, right? Don't struggle now. Come on. Yeah, there we go. So we lost around like 10 FPS from the low settings on average. Haven't had any stuttering though, which is good. But I wouldn't be surprised if it happens on the way there. So the graphics are definitely improved at this point. They look much sharper than the low settings, but the pop-in is the main issue so far. If we can fix that, then the game will be perfect at the medium preset. Okay, I'm losing control now. Come on, truck. Hold it together. Okay, this is it, right? I'm drifting. Hold on. I want to avoid the muddy area here. This is so deep. I'm gonna go right here, go through the bush. Just chilling. Screw all that mud. It's not for me. Too deep anyway. And there we go, right through it. Wait. No. Don't get stuck now. I'm losing traction. This game is just so addictive. I don't know why. It just is. It's so simple, but yet so fun. Oh, great. Okay, hold it. Hold the truck. Alright, going up the hill again. Look at us, making it further than before. We're already halfway through our time limit. We've got to get there in 6 minutes, and it's been 3 minutes so far. Okay, this is the scary part. The bridge is completely destroyed. I'm kind of worried, to be honest. I am kind of worried. I think we should probably fix this bridge before we go. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Okay, let's go and quit out and play at the high settings now and try again. Here we are at the high preset. Looking good. Alright, high settings. Let's see how we do. Again, we're hoping for 30 FPS / 40 FPS with this preset. So hopefully we can actually achieve that and the game plays just fine. Alright, let's go. So far though, we only had stutters at the low preset. Medium and high so far have been just fine. So as you guys can see right now, at the high preset we're pulling around 9 watts on the GPU and 4 on the CPU. So it's flipped from the low settings where it was like 8 watts on the CPU and 4 watts on the GPU. The game does look good, I can't even lie. It does look fantastic at the high preset. But I think for the Steam Deck, if you want to get 40 FPS at all times, then go with the medium preset instead. But if you don't care about that, and you're cool with playing at 30 FPS, then obviously the high settings is just fine as well. 32 FPS is the lowest so far. So yeah, definitely for the high settings, go with the 30 FPS cap. Medium, you can do 40. Alright, and here we are with the optimal settings. There we go. Okay, so far I'm sitting in the high 50s / low 60s. Let's go through the mud. Should cause the FPS to fall down. Yep, to the 40s now. Alright, so far lowest FPS has been around 43. Game's not stuttering or lagging at all. Feels fine. And again, with this preset, you have the option of going with 30 FPS or 40 FPS. And with this frame rate, we're sitting at 1 hour and 40 to 2 hours of gameplay time, which is quite fantastic. And now playing the game at 30 FPS, as you guys can see, our battery life is way better. We're sitting at 2 hours and 40 to 2 hours and 50 minutes of gameplay time. Now the game feels just fine, to be honest. It's not too bad playing at 30 versus 40. It feels quite responsive still, to be honest, and you will get used to it. So yeah, if you're going to be plugged in, then just play at 40 obviously. But if not, then stick to 30 and get that extra hour of gameplay time. It's definitely worth the trade-off. Here we are at 900p, optimal settings, and using FSR as well. Let's go off-road straight away. All-wheel drive enabled. And let's go. Sitting in the low 40s so far. So obviously in the heavier scenes we will fall down to the 30s. But for a dock mode experience, at the high settings pretty much, this is fantastic. The game looks gorgeous. And I got myself stuck again in this section, dude. I forgot about this spot. Let's winch myself out. We can do it. Winch me out. Come on. There we go. Pull yourself out, truck. There we go. Just like that. And personally, I wouldn't really lower the quality of the game to get more performance. I think this is perfect for this kind of game. And what you could do is you could play the game at medium settings instead of high. And play at 1080p instead of 900p. Because then you'll get extra sharpness. And the game's quality will be similar. Okay, I think that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time for the next video. See you guys there.